got one called Audrey. I love Audrey.
Right, this is Joe of Twisted, Torn and Moist, and I am sitting outside the Victoria Bikers pub in Coville with Adam and the HellCats. Meow, meow,
Don't say I'll be here all day.
I just need to put some biscuits down for them though. Hang on, I'll get the kibble. Right, what's your favourite food, wet or dry?
Catnip. Yeah, I like that.
Catnip. We're a bunch of catnip junkies.
Do you remember, did you see on my Facebook where I actually sprinkled my steak in catnip thinking it was mixed herbs by mistake?
No, but I'm going to go back and find that now because that seems like entertainment.
That's a great recipe.
That
We
sounds
should
like
do a
something
book.
I'd do.
Cat
Honestly,
recipes,
and
catnip.
it didn't taste nice. It was just really minty, and I did try and eat a bit of steak, and then I had to throw it in the bin.
So it wasn't perfect then.
It wasn't perfect, no.
I've got a little kitten called Audrey. That would be her dream meal.
Audrey. How old is she? 90.
She's she's 6 months old, and she was named after the plant from Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, I like that. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. You'll have to get a cat called Seymour.
Yes.
Every time he wants to be fed, go feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Right. So, are you having a nice time?
No.
Damn right. Honestly, gig
Why
today
you
was.
bring me to the north?
Gig today was utterly excellent. Had a real moment with everyone. Stood up singing Ballad of Mary Jane
I
earlier.
must admit that when I Luke, there was quite a queue at your merch stand. I mean, that says it all, really.
That went a bit mad, to be honest with you.
That was the complaints line.
Yeah. But no, like some gigs, it's kind of slow on the merch. But today, like, loads of people wanted it. They wanted everything signed, and we were just running around like absolute lunatics.
I actually
Adam?
find merch a really strange experience because you get grown men walking up to you asking you for your autograph. You're like, what? What? I hope you're not asking me for a phone number.
It's when they start asking you to sign places on the body. That's the worry.
Oh, that as well. We done that. It's like, what?
Hasn't that
Really
happened?
weird.
That's happened to us before, hasn't it? I swear it was like last year at Chard.
No,
Yeah, there was
we
this guy, it was
signed the
constantly
guy's tits.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
The moobs. It's got to be the moobs.
I distinctly remember Kywin signing some guy's moves, and like that was. I just looked on. I was like, I'm very confused and concerned, but
Can we
I'll
say
leave it be.
The insurance doesn't cover that.
Yeah, I like that. So tell me, Ad, what's it like gigging with your dad?
Well, honestly, he's the only drummer I've ever had that turns up every time. Contrary to popular belief, Dad wasn't actually the original HellCats drummer. This has been a thing for. No. God's honest. This has been a thing for about 10 years of me doing it with various lineups, and until a couple of years ago, it was very much what you'd call a Bristol band, as in a band that never got the hell out of Bristol.
Nerd.
And
Like to your home crowd kind of thing.
yeah, but like most bands, you find yourself losing audience more than gaining it by doing that too much. And now we go off all over the place. We've got to have a list of depth players just in case one of our guys can't make it.
Can I just mention why I turn up every time? It's because he needs a lift to band practice.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's got to be
Otherwise he doesn't
something.
get
He's
there.
got me.
I'm driver, drummer, roadie, merch seller, and my own groupie.
Well, there we have it.
Honestly, I don't know how I got here. Like, I just saw some cat treats, and I went in a van, and now I'm here.
Okay, I like it. Right, let's get down to this nitty gritty. So, okay, here we go. See, I've got a list of questions here, and I can just fire whichever one I want. So, there was a question that says, if you were to give each member of the band superpowers, what superpower would you give and why? But obviously, yours is going to be something to do with cats, isn't it? We just give you some catnip or a scratching post or.
I would turn into a cat whenever I want
Yeah.
and cause
like
mayhem.
the Transfiguration
Like the
thing
Goose
from Harry
Game, but
Potter.
like it's a cat.
I would take super strength, then I can carry all the equipment.
Hang on a minute, you're not the singer. How you can tell because he's offering to carry equipment. I mean, Adam, you just rock up, don't you, with nothing?
Well, to be honest, since we've stopped using big old amps on stage, my life's a lot easier, really.
Yeah, you see, the singer kind of just chucks his mic and that's it. He's off.
Actually, the only one that only sings is Kywin, so Kywin's the only
Well,
one
do you want me to tell you something? Do you know who the first person at the bar is out of a band?
Singer.
It's the singer because they haven't got to do anything.
And the
Yeah,
last
it's all
is
done.
the drummer.
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
Crisis easily.
So here we go. What's your favourite venue to play? You've been around, haven't you? Come on.
I really liked Southport. What was it called?
The Ship and Anchor.
Yes.
That one, yeah.
That was such a nice place. Like, Oh, it reminded me a lot of Porthcawl, where my nan lives.
Wow.
Like, I just love seaside towns. But I also like this place quite a lot. Like, we've
Yeah,
just...
Well, go,
It's the only pub I know that's got like the brown sign that says it's a historical landmark. If you noticed coming in, yeah.
The two that I love, Trillions up in
Yeah,
Newcastle,
Trillions.
Oh, yeah,
the pleasure,
yeah.
and the other one is Percy's at Whitchurch, because it's such a in the green room. It's got two stuffed white tigers. I mean, tell me any other venue in the world that's got that.
I'll tell you a funny one.
The National History Museum. Ding.
I'll tell you a funny from when we were at Percy's. Obviously, at the time, we'd been on tour for a little while, our first proper tour, and I was absolutely knackered. So I fell back on this sofa. I've gone to sleep for a bit, and my head is kind of rocked back. Woken up, probably half hour later, and all I can see, as soon as my eyes open, is the jaws of this tiger straight over my head. And literally, I jumped out my skin in front of, I think it was our entire band and Cyteria as well, wasn't it? Steve, what about you, mate? Favourite venue?
Probably two reasons. There was one in Bristol that was really nice. What's that one next to the pub up by
Exchange?
Oh,
Where we played on tour last year?
yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
it's a
Exchange.
charade,
Exchange,
this
that's
is.
right, because it wasn't the rough
Two
trade.
words, two words.
The
Sounds
exchange,
like.
because A, it's in Bristol, so it's easy to get all the stuff home. and
To get the bus.
two, it was a massive stage, so I could bounce around a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I like being
like
able
that.
to move.
And that was
Yeah.
before he got
That
the
was before I got
legendary
keyboards.
guitar.
You know, we're very lucky, really, to have the venues that we've got, and I'm so glad because, like, this is the first time I've been here in the last 10 years. I last came here when I was with a band called Hypothesis. We nipped in, and I tried to nick the sign, the venue sign. I've had to tell the owners just. I was like, you might remember me on your CCTV from 10 years ago trying to nick your sign. But I definitely put it back when I realised it wouldn't fit in the van. But yeah, we have to keep the live music venues alive because a lot of them have kind of closed, haven't they? Over, you know, people are struggling, especially with the cost of living rising and stuff. Anyway, enough of this. Enough of this. We're going to go straight. We're going to go to the general knowledge quiz now. Okay?
Here we go.
Here we are. Here we are.
And we have to involve the two depths in this.
You cannot phone a
Can I have
friend.
two from the top and one from the bottom?
You can
please,
have,
Carol?
yeah, of course you can. You can have two of my top and two of my bottoms. That's fine. Hey!
And that's
Here we
aggressive.
go. Would you like a vowel or a consonant? Right. Anyway, here we go. Are you ready? A bowel? Do you want a bowel? Twisted tongue and moist. So, how many bones are in the adult human body?
Roughly 206.
Roughly. I like how you said that so cool. Because you're right. Ding. Roughly. Have you been counting them or something?
Depends how many you've broken.
Well, then, absolutely. Then it goes down to 205, but 206 is where it's at. You're right, and that's including all your bones in your ear as well.
Everyone's bones are wet.
You're a cat though, so I don't know how many you've got.
Good point.
Too many.
Too many. I don't think cats have bones. They just kind of morph into one, don't they?
Spare rib.
It's because they've got an extra. Yeah, they've got.
Men might have. That's not
I know they've got a bigger brain. I mean, that's for sure. But swiftly move. Yeah, swiftly moving on.
They have superior spines, that's all I need to say.
Here we go then. Right, egghead over there. What's a baby rabbit called?
A bunny.
No.
A doe.
No, that's a deer.
A female.
Yeah.
What's that?
Da, 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 da.
Generation.
Doe, a deer, a female deer. Any takers?
Oh crap.
Oh,
Steve's usually the more intelligent
What?
one.
It's not. I'm thinking.
A little
Not
bunny.
quite, but not quite. But
Kit.
yes, yes, ding,
Whoa.
correct,
Get
correct.
scored.
A kit, a kitten, a kit. Right. What is the capital of Finland?
Helsinki.
Wow, yeah, we're
Valley, Moomin Valley.
cooking
Can I
on.
just
guys.
say that private education worked at last?
Wow, did you homeschool him by chance?
I'd have kicked him out.
Anyway, so what does the symbol HE stand for on the periodic table?
Oh, helium.
Oh, so cool.
Give us a complicated one.
You're cool. You're allowed to wear them shoes because they make you look dead cool. Are you a teacher? So here we go then. Do you want a bonus question? I was going to say boner question then. Would you like a bonus question on that? How many elements are in the periodic table, Mr. Clever Clogs? Yeah.
Oh, geez, what currently?
Well, I mean, has it changed?
Oh God.
50. I'm kidding. I have no idea.
Not so clever now, is he? Not so clever
Phone
now.
a friend.
You're not so clever now. Yeah, you can phone a friend. Sorry, they're not answering. They're not answering, yeah. There's no signal.
I'd ring my ex-wife, but she wouldn't speak to me and I wouldn't speak to her.
Oh, well, there we have it.
Yo, can I just give a little shout out to your listeners a minute? So today our our actual second guitarist Martin and our bass player Eddie unfortunately couldn't make it. Boo.
Ooh, that's very sad.
Yeah, I know. But I just want to shout out Adrian Knighton on bass and Milo Clack on guitar. Go check Milo's prog metal bandana.
And his OnlyFans.
Awesome. Yeah, we don't talk about
He's got a pair of pants on there, he'll sell you. For a tenner.
that. But yeah.
You got any deals on your OnlyFans at the minute?
My OnlyFans.
Yeah, have you got a deal on it at the minute? Just for the listeners, you know, can they get a discount code? If you put PEN1S in, you can get a bit of a discount, I think. Anyway.
I used to have an OnlyFans, but I only had women over 60 that were buying my stuff.
You had women?
Turned out I signed up to Only Nan.
Oh, that's great, that is. Right, what does IPA stand for?
Oh God.
Yeah.
I piss ants.
Yes, correct.
India Pale Ale.
Oh, wow, look at that, I said that's so cool. Indian Pale
This
Ale.
man runs a beer festival. That's kind of.
Oh, well, there we have it.
So,
There we go.
Should know.
Ding, correct. Right, what is the name for a donkey crossed with a zebra?
An ass.
An ass. A stripy ass.
That's not it, is it?
Yes, a zonkey! Yeah, it's a zonkey. It is actually a zonkey, believe it or not. Yeah.
That's the next band, Adam and the Zonkies.
Adam and the zonkey. You ought to get a zonkey. Sold the stuff to tigers. Get a zonkey.
Up right now.
Honestly, one was born at Somerset on a farm in 2018. Yeah,
I need one. I need
Seriously.
one.
So here we go. What is the strongest muscle based on its weight in the adult human body?
Penis.
No, not quite, but that stands alone.
Leg.
No,
Head.
muscle. Muscle.
The head muscle. Caught me on.
The little toe.
I mean, it gets caught and everything, so it's got to be pretty strong because it keeps getting hit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It keeps
Yeah.
breaking.
That
but it
sounds
keeps-
about right, really.
What they call that?
I mean,
Not the tongue, no.
I should warn the Twisted Torn and Moist listeners, we are not the most educated band around, okay?
But you're not the worst, but you're not the best. So it's a happy medium,
Name
really.
names.
Well, Milo's clever because he got one right, just, you know. Anyway, so come on, any advances on the tongue?
Aye.
Oh, now we're getting twisted, torn and moist, aren't we? So it's actually, are you ready for this? It's not the ass, no. Someone said the rectum, but it's actually not. It's it's the masseter muscle, which is found in your jaw, believe it or not. And yeah, and it has to throw around some powerful weight with all the weight of your teeth, you know. Yeah. Honestly, so, and right, last question. I've just realised there's only 9 questions on here, not 10. It's only taken me 2 interviews to realise this, oh well. Most sold flavour of Walker's crisps.
Penis.
This cat likes penis, you know. Are you on heat?
No, I saw a video where this guy just kept answering penis and I found it funny.
Right, okay.
prawn cocktail.
Why?
I'm going with cheese.
Cheese and onion!
Hey, I actually got one right.
Cheese and onion.
Alright.
I've got to figure out one last question now because there's not 10 on my list. I can't believe I've been walking around with 10.
Which England player was not given a packet of crisps named after them?
Wayne Rooney.
No. It was Gary Lineker had Salt and Lineker, right? Michael Owen had Cheese and Owen, but David Seaman did not get a packet of crisps after it.
I like that. Anyway, that concludes today's interview. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everybody. Check out
Oh,
the second album coming soon.
Lastly, where's your next gig?
Drunken Monkey!
Sunday at the Drunken Monkey Rock Festival.
Whoop, whoop,
But if this isn't out before then actually I
11th
think
of September.
11th of September in Bristol, and then we're actually back right here in Colville in October with Fire Sky. So, just wishing some luck to our friends Fire Sky for Bloodstock Festival next week.
Well done, guys. What a cracking show.
Cheers, thank you.